to believe that's my son right there. I just don't want to believe this is happening to us.
A mother grieves for her son after a deadly shooting in Federal Way. It was a vicious attack followed by a police shootout.
And when it was all over, 5 people were dead. Tonight we're learning more about the violent sequence of events at a Federal Way apartment complex on Pacific Highway South. King 5's Meg Coyle has been learning more about the victims. And we begin with our South Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson and the investigation. Drew?
Well, Gene, 5 people are dead, and they say that one person is responsible for everything. He, too, is now gone, and neighbors here are trying to forget a night they'll never forget.
The victims were both targeted and random, and it all ended with police killing a man blamed for so much.
Boom, 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 boom.
Everyone in the neighborhood heard the shots.
Bow, 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 bow. It's like a war going on.
The light of day gave neighbors and police a chance to put the pieces together.
This is one of the most dangerous type calls for law enforcement officers to respond to.
Federal Way police say it all started when a 27-year-old man shot and killed his girlfriend inside their apartment. When he ran into the parking lot, he shot and killed 2 men, apparently at random.
Preliminarily, we believe that he may have been trying to kill his witnesses,
including another man, a 62-year-old who ran out to help, yelled out for neighbors to call 911, and ran back into his apartment for cover. The gunman chased that person down, first blowing through his door with a shotgun before shooting the man at point-blank range.
He shot the door, then he kicked in the door, then that's when I heard the gun blast.
Ronald Brown told his 4-year-old son to get in the bathtub of their nearby apartment. He, too, had seen the shootings in the parking lot and feared he might be next.
So then I looked through the peek hole and I could see that he was still coming upstairs. I didn't know if he was going to kick in some doors or what, so I was kind of scared at that point because I didn't know what was going to happen.
But police arrived before the man could kill anyone else. Investigators say when he refused to obey their orders, they killed him, much to the relief of his neighbors.
I'm glad that the police made here when they got here because I didn't know what was going to happen.
Police say the shooter did not have a prior criminal record, but they were aware of him because there were 2 separate occasions with 2 other women who said that he was verbally abusive to them, but he was never formally charged. We also understand that he did have all the proper permits for the 2 weapons that were used here last night. Live in Federal Way, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
Thank you, Drew. And just about everyone heard the gunfire, and many residents witnessed it. King 5's Meg Coyle has more on family and friends of the victims suddenly forced to confront the reality of who they lost. Meg.
5 people killed in one night at this apartment complex. It is incredible. To put this in some perspective, Federal Way had 3 murders in all of last year. As neighbors come here to learn what happened, those who lost loved ones overnight are forced to confront it. Anguish as family members learned for the first time the horror that happened here. Family, friends, fellow residents still in shock.
That's going to impact us a lot.
Among the victims, a man residents called the Birdman, a man who lived in the corner unit who enjoyed feeding the birds from his back patio.
He's here doing the good thing every day, helping out with the community.
The 62-year-old longtime resident considered the eyes and ears of this place, and to his neighbor Rich, a man he considered not just a friend, but family.
There are no words for that. There are no amount of words that will do him justice.
The victim heard and saw the commotion last night, directing neighbors to call 911. So police say the suspect shot through his front door, went inside, and killed him. In the parking lot, 2 other victims lay dead, including Cesar Valdovinos.
I don't want to believe that's my son right there.
The father of a 1-year-old daughter was in the parking lot when the suspect confronted him. Police say he was likely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
To believe this is happening to us.
We should learn the names of everyone who was killed in this gunfight tomorrow when the medical examiner releases those names. Also, this coming Wednesday, the Federal Way Police Department is going to hold a community meeting for the folks here at this complex at 6:30 at the City Hall building, again in Federal Way. Reporting live in Federal Way, Meg Coyle, King 5 News.